Good morning everybody and welcome to the first full day of this very long-awaited Disney World trip. I am so excited this morning. I got some good sleep last night, not very much of it to be fair, but I did sleep pretty well. I woke up early, which always happens on your first morning if you've travelled from the UK. I think I woke up around 4, fell asleep and woke up at 6 and got myself ready to go. I've already purchased Genie Plus for the day this morning. I will insert that now, how I actually did that on my phone. The footage isn't great because I was filming on my phone, but you'll get the gist. So as you guys can see, it's 6:32 a.m. I'm on the My Disney Experience app, and yesterday when I tried to add Genie Plus, which is towards the bottom of your page, so you can see my dining reservation there later, and it's this purple stripe at the bottom. So if you click that, when I did that yesterday, it wasn't letting me add it. But when I've come onto it today, it's got all the terms and conditions and everything, $15 per guest. And if you do get Disney Genie Plus, then it actually does come up with it now so that I can click it to actually add it. And it will come up with the info that I want Disney Genie Plus for today. I won't scroll down because it's got my personal information, but as you scroll to the bottom, you can then click next. And you could pay with a gift card or the card you already have set up on your account, which is what I did. And when I now go into the Disney Genie section, when you go into the attractions, so you've got Big Thunder Mountain down here, it's saying Lightning Lane, make first selection starting at 7. So it can see that I've purchased it. It's not quite time yet, but as soon as it's 7, I will obviously make my first one. So that was my first experience of using Genie Plus. It was very easy. If you have more people in your party, I think you could have added them when you went through the payment process, but of course it's just me. So it's just turned 7 a.m. Let's see what happens. Okay, so where I've refreshed it, you can now see that you can make a Lightning Lane for 9 a.m. So we are going to find the Haunted Mansion, I think. So 9:05 for the Haunted Mansion, perfect, we'll have that. And that's it, we've got our first Genie Plus attraction booked. And now when I get back into my plans for today, there is my Haunted Mansion Lightning Lane. So I've already booked my first one, as you can see, for Haunted Mansion. And as I understand it, the way that the system works is that there are 2 things that trigger you being able to book your next one, because you can only book one at a time. But the 2 things that can happen are either 120 minutes lapsing since you booked your first one, or when you tap into the attraction to actually ride it. So I booked mine at 2 minutes after 7 for 9:05 in the morning. So what we're going to do is wait until 2 minutes past 9 and see if I'm able to book another one. Then we are going to go and tap into the Haunted Mansion and ride that attraction, and as soon as we've tapped in, I'm going to see if I can then get a second one. I think that's how it works. So we're going to test it out anyway. This is completely new to me. I have no idea, so we'll see what happens. And of course I will show you guys all of that because I know you're very keen to know how everything works for your upcoming trip. It is just completely surreal being here. I can't believe I'm about to get on a Disney bus and go to the Magic Kingdom. I don't know what I'm going to be like, whether I'm going to be overly emotional, probably. We will see what happens, but I'm so excited to be taking you guys along. If you're not already subscribed, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, because these vlogs will be going up every week. I have another trip coming up in January. I do live streams and all kinds of things, so be sure to subscribe if you're new here, and also welcome if this is the first of my videos that you are ever seeing. But I think we need to get going. I need some coffee. I need to get back into the Magic Kingdom and just take it all in and just have a complete reality moment that we are actually back after all this time. So I will also just quickly insert my outfit of the day. Time for the very first outfit of the day for this trip. So today I have my Belle of the Ball bronze ears. These are Disney ones. Then I have this play suit. This one is from Boohoo, and it does have long sleeves. Obviously it is the time of year where it's a little bit cooler, not that it's cold or anything. I have this belt, and then my Havaianas Luna sandals. But I do love this play suit. It's one of my new ones I haven't got to wear yet in the parks, so I'm excited to wear it on my first day in the Magic Kingdom. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my bag and let's get going. And for those of you who may not have seen my travel day, I'm staying here at Saratoga Springs. If you didn't see the travel day, I will put up a card so you can watch it. And I'm so out of practice going to the parks. I feel like I'm gonna have forgotten to bring something with me. I do have my umbrella, I've got sunglasses, hand sanitizer, all the stuff for vlogging and doing a live stream later. I think I've got everything, but who knows. I'm out of practice, but I am just so excited, I can't even tell you. We are here, guys. We're just about to go through security. It's really misty this morning, so I don't know if we're going to be able to see the castle very well, or what's going to be going on, but I am just absolutely so excited. I can't believe it. I can't stop smiling. Okay, so I just went through bag check. You now just walk through a scanner. Most people were just being allowed through. I did have to go and let them look in my bag, so clearly I was looking slightly shady this morning, I don't know. But yeah, it's a lot quicker, very, very quick bag check compared to what it used to be, which is amazing. And it is not too crazy at all. I was expecting horrifying crowds because it's now time for the 30-minute early entry, but it's not too bad. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see me, but we are about to walk in to the Magic Kingdom. I cannot believe this. Oh my god. And I'm crying. Okay, I knew that was going to happen. I did know that was going to happen. I'm going to keep myself in check. But yes, I am tearing up straight away as I walked in. It's just the amount of times I've thought about being here again, and now we are. But I just still, it's very overwhelming. Sorry, oh my god, I need to hold it together. This is embarrassing. It's been a very, very long time coming, and I know you guys have also really waited a long time for me to be here. So here we are. And this is just amazing. We are actually back here in the Magic Kingdom, and I'm so happy to be able to share this moment and this trip with you guys. It's just incredible. Oh, I'm going to step off to the side. There were people trying to come in and I'm just here a complete emotional wreck.
Moments later.
Okay, so I did just stop for a quick photo pass. I've composed myself temporarily. I'm fine unless I stop. If I stop and just look around, I start crying again. So I'm trying to hold it together desperately, but it is not easy. I'm going to grab a coffee real quick, and then we're going to head over to Haunted Mansion. So it does look like there's a huge line in here, but to be honest, at this time in the morning, unless the line is actually outside, it does move quite quickly. So I'm still doing it. Don't forget as well, whenever you are indoors, you have to have your mask on. I've kind of been wearing it on and off. I wore it coming into the parks just when there were a lot of people around me. But if I'm wandering around outside and there's not too many people, then I don't necessarily. I think it's just a judgment call for when you're outside, like how comfortable you feel, but definitely whenever you're inside, it's mask on, and the cast members will remind people as well if they're not wearing one. So I'm back into the app because I'm now 5 minutes after 9, which means that 2 hours have gone by. I haven't ridden Haunted Mansion yet because I've got an hour to do that. So we're going to see if it will let me book another one. So let's see if we can find Pirates. That's interesting. So it is saying that it's too soon, even though the 120 minutes have passed. So that piece of information that I've heard is not entirely correct here. So I'll continue to keep looking at that the rest of the day and see what happens. Maybe it is the case that you have to ride the first one first, but I didn't think that that was the case. So I don't know. Or maybe that's just with the first one. But like I say, I'll continue to keep an eye on it. It actually says at the bottom there that I'm eligible to make another one at 10:05, which is like the end time of the Haunted Mansion one. So I don't know, maybe it literally is you have to ride one before you can make another. But we'll keep an eye on it through the day. Okay, so it took about 40 minutes to get my coffee, so that was no joke. So just factor that in when you first get into the Magic Kingdom. If you have like Lightning Lane reservations and stuff, it does take quite a long time to get your coffee in there in the morning. So I'm going to walk and talk and take this to Haunted Mansion. You know how long I take to drink anything, so I didn't really, let me just not fall down this curb, think that all the way through because I have to finish this before I get on Haunted Mansion, but it's fine, I'll make it work. And we'll go and do that, then I'm going to come back to the hub, take some photos, get some more photo pass pictures, and of course we will try and get another Lightning Lane reservation when we can. And there is the castle. We're going to get right up close later, have a really proper good look. It is beautiful, and it looks like there's some kind of filming happening here today, so I don't know what that is. I should also have mentioned it is a Saturday today. Normally I avoid the parks altogether on a Saturday, let alone coming to the Magic Kingdom, but it was the first day here back in Orlando, so it had to be Magic Kingdom. But we'll see how the day goes and just deal with it if it's busy. I do not care. I could not care less whether it's busy, whether it was raining, what is going on. We are just back, and I'm so happy and grateful, I can't even tell you. And I totally forgot to say, I got the chestnut praline latte. That's one of the things I love about this time of year. This chestnut praline latte is amazing. Oh yeah, there's definitely filming going on there. They've got a smoke machine going and all sorts, so who knows what that is. Okay, I literally just put the camera away for 2 seconds and now I'm crying again. I literally can't stop. I keep tearing up every time I walk somewhere different, every time I just have like a little reality moment. Just walking across this bridge into Liberty Square, I just started tearing up again. I honestly can't stop. This is going to be happening all day long, well, all week long, to be honest. Oh my gosh, I love this. The weather is perfect as well, I should say. It's warm, not even a tiniest bit of chill in the air, but it's also not hot. So I am literally living the dream right now in this moment. So it's really not that bad back here in terms of crowds or anything. It's still early. Oh, the Liberty Bell, she likes to make herself known. It's really not that busy back here yet. It will be, I'm sure, with it being a Saturday. There is a very long looking line here for Haunted Mansion, which I'm hoping we are going to be able to sidestep because we've got Lightning Lane. Let's see what happens. So I'm just finishing my coffee before I go through the Lightning Lane entrance. In terms of whether Genie Plus is worth it on a Saturday, judging by this standby line for the Haunted Mansion that goes all the way back there, I'm going to say yes. No, I'm joking. Obviously, we haven't even tried it out yet. We'll have to see what it's like for the rest of the day, but that is a long line for sure. So I'm very, very glad that I'm going through the Lightning Lane. First attraction of the trip. You guys know it had to be Haunted Mansion, obviously. So I've just come back into the app and it still says that I can't book anything else until 10:05. So I really don't know what information I was reading before that was saying that as soon as you ride an attraction or as soon as you have 2 hours go past since your last one that you booked, that you can book another one, because that is just not the case for me. It is just adamantly saying 10:05 is the next time that I can book another one. So I don't know. I don't know whether that's correct. I don't know if other people have had that experience. Oh, fireworks. So do let me know in the comments if you have used Genie Plus and if this is the same experience you've had, because I have tapped now into this ride, into my first one, and it's still saying that I can't make another one yet.
Frightening sounds echo through the hall. Whenever candlelights flicker, where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with foolish delight. Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion. I am your host, your ghost host. Song and
Okay, that was everything. I can't think of anything I would have rather have done as my first attraction back here at Disney World. I just had some PhotoPass pictures taken and realised that I left my mask hanging on my ear, so that probably looks great in my pictures. I need to remember not to do that. So let's just find a little stopping place and then I'm going to take a look at the app again just to make sure we can't book another Lightning Lane yet, because we're new to this and we need to figure out how it works. Okay, so it's not 10:05 yet, it's actually 10 AM, but it's looking like it is going to now let me book one. So I don't know guys, I really have no idea, but there we go, we've just booked that for 11:15 for Pirates of the Caribbean. So now we have the next one booked for 11:15, that's about an hour and 15 minutes away. So we're going to slowly make our way over towards the TTA. That is not a Genie Plus attraction, so we can just ride that, and we definitely need to, so we'll do that. And as we're walking around, we'll take a look at the wait times for standby, because of course you can still just get into standby. I'm going to put my mask on through here. So Small World is 20 minutes. 50-minute standby for Peter Pan, not surprising. I honestly can't believe we're here. I just keep having little reality moments the whole time. And the standby wait for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is 70 minutes. Remember that that one is not a Genie Plus attraction. That one is one of the premium attractions, which you have to pay an additional fee if you want a return time. Of course you can get into the standby line, but if you want a special kind of return time to go through the Lightning Lane, that will cost you, I think it's $12 today, if I noticed in the app earlier. So we might do this later, we'll see how we get on. I believe the majority of the quick service locations now are mobile order, and I don't know if you can only mobile order, so that's something that we'll investigate later in the trip. Today we're eating lunch at the Plaza Restaurant, so we won't be eating here today, but we will look at that later. And here is my beloved TTA working again. It was down for the longest time during the pandemic. It's back to its former glory, and we are going to go and ride it right now. And for those on Weather Watch, not only is it not cold, which it can be sometimes in November, it is actually warm. Like, I would say it's not hot, obviously, for this time of year, but certainly warm. And just so you know, you do have to have your mask on when you get to the front of the line for the TTA. They ask you to put the mask on. I don't know whether you're supposed to keep it on for the whole ride. I probably will.
I'm sure you enjoyed today while visiting this land of tomorrow.
Wow, look at Tron. That is looking very, very good.
Was the inspiration for Epcot, and many of its forward-thinking ideas have been realized throughout Walt Disney World. If you want to visit Star Traders, where you'll find the greatest goods from around the galaxy, and speed towards the checkered flag in your very own race car. Young or old, this is your chance to drive in the fast lane without worrying about getting a speeding ticket.
See the Tron construction much better now. That has changed a lot since we were last here. That is going to be a big time ride here at the Magic Kingdom, like definitely the biggest ride they have for sure.
This ride has stopped temporarily and will resume motion at any time. Please remain seated for your own safety. Thank you.
Laughter thereafter at Monsters Incorporated, so drop in and share the fun.
Yeah, very good. Keep it moving. We're on a tight schedule here.
Thank you for joining us on the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People.
So I'm just having a little pit stop here over in Tomorrowland. I've just done the TTA, which was amazing. I've been waiting so long for that moment. That was one of the attractions I was most excited to do because I just love it. I only went around once because I do have some other things that we're doing today, but when I'm back later in the trip, for sure I will go around and around like I always do. I just ate my piece of lemon cake because I bought that at Starbucks and didn't have time to eat it, and I've only just had a chance to eat that, and I realised I've got my lunch reservation not too far away at Plaza Restaurant, so I don't want to have just eaten cake when I'm going in to eat my lunch. So I'm now going to head back over to the hub, get some photos, take lots of pictures, put some more stuff up on stories, and then we will head over to Pirates for our next return time. And then it probably won't be too far off time to head to the Plaza Restaurant for lunch. So because this filming is going on over by the castle, I don't know how many photo pass photographers are going to be there, because obviously there's a lot going on, so we'll see what happens, but I'm sure we'll be able to get some photos somewhere around the hub. Whatever it is, it's definitely something Christmassy. There is a band and someone singing. Is it someone famous? I could not tell you because I'm not close enough. No idea. And here she is in all her glory. Look at Cinderella Castle with her 50th makeover. Absolutely beautiful. The camera doesn't do it justice. Amazing. And here's a close-up for you guys. Oh my gosh! Did a proposal just happen? Oh, oh, how cute! I've got goosebumps. What a first day back after all this time. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, and that was perfect timing. I've got all my photos, and now we're going to head over to Pirates because it's time for our Lightning Lane return time. And with the photos, I actually didn't find any photo pass photographers, but I just asked other people, and people are more than happy to take a picture. I took pictures for other people. There's always people around there because it's a great spot to get photos. So yeah, just always ask people. Even if there's two of you and you want one together, people are always happy to do it. One of the things I'm really loving about today is every time I go into a new area of the park that I haven't been yet on this trip. So we're just about to go into Adventureland. So here we go, first time in Adventureland. Well, first time this trip, of course. And there is a new Dole Whip float, which I believe, now what is it called? The name escapes me, but it's coconut Dole Whip and pog juice, which is the juice you get over at Ohana and some other breakfast locations. So I really want to get that. I can't get it yet because I have my lunch coming up, but maybe that'll be one for this afternoon. And I think it's over at Aloha Isle rather than here at Sunshine Tree Terrace. Let's have a look as we go by. Oh, and also they do currently have pork and vegetable pot stickers here at Sunshine Tree Terrace, and I think we're going to give those a go at some point because I really want to know if they're the same as the ones you get at Ohana, which, as you know, is one of my favourite things to eat at Disney World. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Second Lightning Lane of the day. And once we're in there, we will see what happens on the app, whether we can then book another one or whether we have another weird experience where we can't quite yet. We will see what's going on. It's all new to us. We're testing it out today. Oh, the smell. Even though I've got my mask on, I can smell the Pirates water smell. You guys know the smell I'm talking about. So when we rode the Haunted Mansion earlier and tapped into it, it made a funny spooky noise. I was really hoping that one was going to go "arr" or something, but it didn't. So now we're in line for Pirates. It is saying that I can make another one, and that will be for Big Thunder Mountain, is what I've chosen. So we're going to do that. So our next one is between 2:35 and 3:35.
Speak up, or you'll see us swim with a gay joy.
Weigh anchor now, you swabbies. What may I offer for these hearty heads? Everyone an egg layer.
Oh, quit your clucking. The gentleman wants the rum. Don't you, boy?
Here I be, holding the treasure map and the key as well.
was amazing. I love pirates so much, and we're going past Aloha Isle. I'm so tempted to get this float, but I really just think I am then going to struggle with my lunch because they're pretty big. Let's just see if we can see exactly what it's called. Yes, that's it. Tropical Serenade float. No, I'm going to get it later. If I have it now, I know I wish I'll have waited until later, so let's do that. Oh look, here's Tink, just passing through. Now they don't have parades, you just get little random things like this happening, which is cute. And there's Liberty Tree Tavern, which I have a reservation for towards the end of the trip when we have Patreon Park Day. And that was the restaurant that you guys on Patreon chose for me to do that day. If anyone's interested in Patreon and what we have over there, what goes on over there, I will link it below. Okay, we've still got Tink's music very loud going on. I'm gonna head back towards the hub. I don't even know if you can hear me. I'm going to head back over towards the hub to take a few more photos because it's almost time for my lunch reservation at 12:30. It's about 12 now. Just spotted a photo pass photographer, so let's go and get this picture. I must admit today I keep gravitating back towards the hub because I just love being here around the castle and just seeing everything that's going on. It's amazing. And just being in the atmosphere, listening to the music, I love it so much. So happy to be here. So I just had some more photos and I ran into some subscribers and I met Emily and Christine. So hi to you guys and thanks so much for saying hi. And something else seems to be happening. I think we've got Minnie and I see Pluto. Okay, let's just see what's going on. Super cute little parade there, and I just ran into Mike as well, so hello Mike if you're watching. And now we're going to head over to the plaza for lunch, and I'm actually pretty hungry, so I'm excited for this. Main Street is so busy, you guys. Oh my goodness. It is a Saturday, getting close to Thanksgiving, so it's not really any surprise, but it's kind of crazy. And there has just been that little cavalcade go through, so maybe that's also why. So I'm here at the Plaza Restaurant just waiting for my reservation, and you actually check in online now. So if you go into your My Disney Experience app and into your reservation, you can click check-in, and then they know that you've arrived, and then you get a notification telling you when it's time to go through a reservation.
Moments later.
So we're here in the Plaza Restaurant. It did take quite a while. It's like 30 minutes after my reservation. The reservation was at 12:30. It's actually 1, and I've just got seated. It's very, very busy today. One of the things that's really great in this restaurant is the view out the window, because you can see Cinderella Castle. If you're sat by the window, it's really, really great, or out in the little conservatory. But I can still see it from here as well. And this restaurant is very, very beautiful. The decor is really, really pretty. So I decided for my drink to go for a milkshake. This is more like a dessert, to be honest. It's really, really thick. They give you this massive straw because they are very, very thick milkshakes, but I kind of couldn't resist. I love the milkshakes here.
Few inches later.
Okay, this milkshake is actually phenomenal. I had forgotten how good these are. I knew it was good, but this is really, really delicious. So we have our lunch, and I went for the Plaza loaded fries, which I always get here. They are really, really good. It's got like ranch dressing, bacon, cheese sauce, and green onions. And I also have the soup, which is broccoli and cheddar. I wasn't sure whether to get soup as well, and it is like a massive bowl of soup, but broccoli and cheddar is my favourite soup ever. So that is my lunch. That lunch was really, really good. I meant to say before I went in, I ran into Hayley. So hi Hayley, and thank you for saying hi. I think I just felt a spot of rain. I'm really hoping I didn't. I do have an umbrella, but I'm going to be doing a live stream soon. And on that note, I might have to forego my Big Thunder Mountain Lightning Lane because I don't think I'm going to have time to ride it and be ready for the stream at 3 o'clock, and I've already committed to that time for the stream, so I might have to miss that one, but it's not the end of the world. I can do it later in the trip. And while I was in there, I also booked one for Peter Pan around 5 PM, I think. I'm starting to get the hang of this Lightning Lane thing, but I am still confused, if I'm totally honest, about when you are supposed to be able to book the next one, because it's a little bit random. I don't totally understand what it is that determines the time that you can book the next one, but anyway, I'm sure we'll get used to it over the next few days. So just to catch you up on what I've been doing, I think the last thing you saw, where was I don't even remember. Oh, I think, had we just seen a parade or something going by? I'm not sure. Anyway, since then I have done the live stream, so we did a little live stream, just walked around Main Street in some of the stores, then walked over here to Adventureland, and we're now at Aloha Isle about to get a Dole Whip float, the new special one that they've got. So when you go to place your order with mobile order, it will tell you to come back when your arrival window opens, and ours is between 4 and 4:30, and it's currently 3:51, so it's only like 9-10 minutes until the window opens, and then we can go and pick up. It is very busy, so it'll probably still take us a while to actually get it, but I am excited for this. It looks really good. Okay, so our order is ready at pickup 2, so we're going to head there. Just so you know as well, they are checking everyone's phone to make sure that you've got the purple screen that says that your order is ready to pick up. So if anyone's got ideas about getting in the line preemptively, they're onto you, so you can't do that because the cast member is checking, so you can't get in the pickup line until you got the purple screen. And here it is. This is our float, which is coconut soft serve, pork juice, and a pineapple upside down cake pop, I think it said. And we have the soothing sounds of the tiki room behind us as well. Oh wow, that is good. So that was really good. I couldn't quite finish it. The best part about it was the juice, to be honest. The soft serve was really, really nice. It tastes a little bit like Bounty bars, if you're in the UK. That kind of taste. So if you don't like that, you probably won't like it. And it was quite sort of creamy and rich. So I couldn't finish all of the soft serve, but overall it was really, really nice. And I think we're just going to head into Frontierland for a quick look around that area because we haven't done that yet. And then hopefully it'll be time for Peter Pan pretty soon. I do definitely have some thoughts on Genie Plus so far, and how in hindsight today I don't think was a good day for me to do it, and I'll explain why and explain my thoughts about it. I'll probably sit down and do that later when we're back at the resort and I can sort of get my thoughts in order and talk about it properly. And the weather is still kind of grey. There is a bit of blue sky now though, and it's not raining, so the rain was actually really short-lived, thank goodness. So here is Splash, and it kind of sounds like it's not actually working at the moment. I may have that wrong, but I can't hear people screaming coming down the drop, so I'm not sure what's going on there. And Big Thunder, we will definitely be back to do that. It's a bummer I had to miss it today, but I did have the stream, so that was more important because that was a certain time that I had said I would do that. And you just see another little parade going through. They do seem to be quite frequent, and as you can see the crowds behind it, they do draw a crowd. In fact, this is probably the quietest area of the park that I've seen all day. So this is quite nice just to walk through in this little moment. Like I said earlier, please don't be too alarmed by the crowds today. It is a very, very specifically busy weekend in this park, so pretty much normally this would be the park I would avoid at all costs on this particular day, but as I said, it's my first day back here in Orlando for ages. It had to be Magic Kingdom, and the country bears are out for a little meet and greet. Love that. Most of the meet and greeting is like this at the moment, like socially distanced. Normally they would be down here so you could get in line and actually stand with them, or they'd walk around, but for now you can wave to them from the balcony. And I think we will brave the pin store. Probably going to be really busy in here, but never mind. Wow, this phone case is pretty extra. It's huge. Oh, they have Apple Watch straps. I did not know that. Okay, that's interesting. I think I might have found one of the things that I want to purchase. They have Baby Yoda. Just this really simple Mickey silhouette is quite nice. How much are they? Probably quite expensive. $34.99. Obviously I love the Winnie and Piglet one too. Oh my, this Mr. Toad has got a crazy face. What is happening? Wow. I mean, it's Mr. Toad, so I still want it kind of, but he looks a little bit not okay. I was really tempted to just pick up one of those watch straps and buy it, but I'm going to have a look everywhere else just in case there's a different one that I like. And they have these new pastel colours as well of the kind of plain magic bands, but with the colours. We've got mint, peach, and this pale pink. So this is the Lightning Lane entrance. It was definitely a good idea to get this earlier in the day because I just walked right on. But right now, we are going to head into Memento Mori. Always love having a look around here. They have some ears. Oh, look at these shorts. They're really cool. You can go for some Haunted Mansion couple shirts. They are $24.99. Bust a move.
Several bad puns later.
What's this, like a pillow? I think this is just a cushion. What's this, yard decor? I guess this is kind of like for Halloween or something. It's pretty cool. They always have some really nice artwork in here. I do love the clock as well, but it is 80 bucks and I'm pretty sure it would get broken bringing it home. I have around 20 minutes until my Peter Pan Lightning Lane or Genie Plus return time, whatever we want to call it, opens up. So maybe let's take a look at Small World and see what the wait time is like. I've got a feeling today, because it's so busy, it's going to be quite high. So we won't wait for ages for it, because definitely at another point during the trip when I come back it'll be low. And because I'm staying at one of the DVC resorts, they have evening extra hours one night where the park is open till midnight, I think 11 or midnight, I can't remember, and the crowds will be super low. Yeah, it's 45 minutes, so I'm not going to do that today. Let's see what the standby is just while we're here. Always interesting to know. It is 80 minutes. Always high for this one. Let's have another little bit of store browsing. And we've stumbled straight into the ears. I haven't seen these before. These are like a winter version of these ones. And I think they light up. Pretty certain. There we go. They do indeed light up. They're very cool. I can't actually see a price on these, unfortunately, so I don't know how much they are. It does say ear headbands $29.99, but I would have thought the light up ones would be a bit more expensive, but maybe not. Maybe they're the same. And they have this pair, which I have, very, very similar ones, but it's on a soft headband. So if you prefer that, they used to sell these at Tokyo Disney, this sort of style with soft band. I don't know if they still do. I've never seen them at Disney World before. And these ones are kind of extra. Are these like Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway? Or are they just generally railway themed? I don't know, they're kind of cool. If you buy your drinks here from a store, any of the stores, you'll get your annual pass discount. But if you buy it from a kiosk outside, then you don't. Okay, it's time to head back over to Peter Pan. And as you can see, it's still super crowded. And here is the end of the Lightning Lane. Okay, we are 6 minutes early, so we got to wait the 6 minutes. So we're just going to lurk here.
A few moments later.
It's time for Peter Pan. I love this ride, it's so cute. Thank you. Love that.
And off we go!
I just did Peter Pan, that was really cute, and honestly I'm starting to feel a little bit weary. I didn't have much sleep, obviously I travelled all the way here from the UK yesterday and I'm very, very tired. I've got a reservation at Disney Spring for dinner at Terralina Italian at 6:30, so I think I'm going to exit the park now, and I've got so many other chances to come to the Magic Kingdom. I've got a late night here, I've got the Christmas event, I've got another full day here, so we've got tons of time. So like I said earlier, I will give you all my thoughts on Lightning Lane and all of that kind of thing, and why I think it wasn't particularly worth it today, but I will explain the reasons for that. I think it wasn't worth it for me. I think definitely for other people it will have been. But yeah, we'll talk about that in a bit, but we're going to head and get a bus now to Disney Spring. Look at these Christmas decorations on the castle. So pretty. If you've never actually walked through here, these like mosaic things are really beautiful, so make sure if you do walk through to have a look at these. And as you come through here, this is where you can always get a good look at how busy it actually is, because we're kind of elevated here so we can see out over. Yep, so as expected, we're very busy. The little parade, like cavalcade type things that come through seem to be really frequent. Every time I've walked through here, they seem to be happening. And look how pretty the sky is. I've missed the skies in Florida. Oh my gosh, I think this is the Starbucks line. Wow, it is for sure a very, very busy day today. Okay, we made it out with some very loud music again. So it's goodbye to the Magic Kingdom just for now. What a day I have had here today. First time back in a very long time. Wow, what a first day in the parks. That was amazing. Cannot wait for more of that the rest of this trip. The sun is hitting Bay Lake Tower and the Contemporary. It looks stunning. As I've been saying all day, I'm just so happy to be back. And in one way, it feels like I've never been away. I feel like I could have been here like a few months ago. And then on the other hand, it just feels like this crazy big deal because it's been such a long time. It's a really weird feeling, but so amazing, such a great day, and so happy to be back. So there's no direct bus to Disney Springs. There used to be, so that's new. So you need to go to Saratoga Springs, which is obviously where we're staying anyway, but I won't go back to the room. I'll go to Congress Park, which is the closest to walk over, and then just walk from there. But that's interesting that there's no bus. Just been walking to the bus, and you know when you have that feeling that something isn't right with your outfit? Kind of had that feeling, and I'm pretty sure the bottom of my playsuit has been tucked into my underwear the entire time from walking out of the Magic Kingdom. So that's just great, isn't it? Luckily there's not very many people around. Why do these things happen to me? On a more positive note, a bus has just pulled up. So that's perfect. Okay, so here we are at Congress Park again, just the same as last night, about to do this little walk over to Disney Springs, which is no big deal, it's really not that far. Today I do have weary legs, which I said about last night. If your legs were aching, maybe it wouldn't be so good having to do this walk, but from the bus stop it's absolutely fine. Very strange lighting going on here, I look very yellow. I'm not sure if I'm going to do much beyond just going to dinner at Disney Springs. I'm very tired. I'm kind of tempted to go and have a look around World of Disney, but with it being a Saturday night at Disney Springs, I'm imagining it's probably going to be pretty busy. So if it looks super busy, then I probably won't do that tonight, but we've got plenty of time to come back and do that. So as you can see, it is crazy busy here again. Now I always get this wrong. I think I'm going to go this way, actually. I've not been to this restaurant before. I'm pretty certain I know exactly where it is, but I don't want to go the wrong way. And actually it's a lot less busy walking back this way as well. Okay, my sense of direction, which is generally pretty poor, but anyway, is telling me to go this way because I think it's down here on the left. And time-wise, we're pretty much going to be right on time. So if I'd have left the Magic Kingdom any later, we would have been late. So that was good timing. So there's paddlefish right in front of us here. Yay, I did it right, here it is. And this is a new one to me. I've never eaten here before, so it's always great to try something new. So this is really nice in the little entrance here. They are turning away walk-ups. They said they're fully booked all evening. So definitely make sure you get your reservations if you are coming to Disney Springs on Friday and Saturday nights especially. I'm seated here at a table kind of near the bar. It's very nice in here. Very kind of relaxing. It's kind of noisy because it's busy, but not really bad. So yeah, it's nice. I kind of liked the sound of this mushroom pizza. Obviously, I've already looked at the menu because who doesn't when they're coming to Disney? But I also like the sound of this mushroom pasta thing. Pizza or pasta is the question. A more important question is what we are having to drink. They have 100% natural Italian cola. I wonder what's different about it. So here is the drink I went for, and it's non-alcoholic. I was thinking to myself, I'm feeling kind of tired. I don't really know if I need to be drinking right now. So I went for the strawberry basil refresher, or basil if you're in the States. So let's see what this is like. Oh, that is really good. That's amazing. If you don't drink a lot of alcohol but you like a drink that's a bit more interesting than just having soda, this is really, really nice. Hey, we have some bread and this smells amazing. Is it warm? It is warm. Oh my goodness. I'm excited for this. I try not to fill up on bread. I'm eating a pizza as well, but I'm going to have to try it, obviously. It'd be rude not to. So, verdict on the bread. It was good. It was nice. I was not blown away by it particularly. I mean, bread is always good, obviously. But yeah, it was nice. The drink, however, I really, really like that. So, here is what I went for. I did go with the mushroom pizza, which also has leeks on it and bacon. It smells so good. I wish you guys could smell this. I know I had pizza last night as well, but I promise I will have something different at some point. And I couldn't resist getting these fried potato planks, just because I wanted to know what they were. And they're basically like potato wedges, but they smell really, really nice. They've got some kind of seasoning on them. So I will get into this and let you know how it is. Okay, I've been defeated. I can't finish this, but it was so delicious. Both the potato things and the pizza were absolutely amazing. Really, really nice. Okay, so that was really good. I really enjoyed that. So just to remind you, it is Terralina Italian. Very, very good. And I think what I'm going to do is get a boat back to Saratoga Springs. We'll try out all the different methods of transportation, but we are going to go past Gideon's, I think. Now, as I understand it, there is always a line that is so long, so I don't think we're actually going to be able to get anything, but it's worth a quick look. If it is possible, I would love to try them. Let's go and see how long the line is. Okay, it's over here, so let's go and see what's up. If there's a massive, massive line, which I suspect there will be, then we'll do it another day. How big is it? So this is the line that we're walking past now. No, I think it's going to be a no. I'll come back another day. Okay, well this is not good because this used to be where you get the boat. Now it is saying only from the marketplace. Okay, in that case, I think I will go and just get a bus as always. My legs are really not up for walking it, so even though the bus might take a little longer, that's fine. As much as it pains me to walk past Sephora, I am going to for now. I need to go there when I'm at full energy, so I've got plenty of time to look around. Okay, let's hope that we're bus stop number 3 again, because that one is right here. Saratoga Springs, number 3. So I did get off the bus at the Springs so that I could come to the shop and just get some milk so I can make tea, because I really need a biscuit brew. Let's have a quick look in the store while we're here. I really love this. I like that a lot actually. And I haven't seen these before. These are magic keepers to put the middle part of your magic band. So instead of wearing it, you literally put the actual middle part, but they're on a recoiler. So that's really neat, and they are $29.99. I actually really like this polo shirt too. That is $49.99. I really like that. Good morning everyone. Yes, it is now the next day. I'm dressed for Hollywood Studios in my Galaxy play suit. Last night I got back in so I stopped off at the Springs, I think I mentioned, to get some milk and stuff to make coffee. Got back to the room and I just kind of like took everything off, put my pajamas on, and did that thing where I kind of laid on the bed. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna lay here for a second, because I was so tired. My feet were aching just from all the walking, and you know what I'm gonna say, I fell asleep within I don't even remember falling, like it was ridiculously quick. And then woke up at 3 AM with all my makeup on and everything, which I never do. All my stuff all over the bed. I was like, oh no. So I didn't get to finish the vlog. I just wanted to quickly mention my thoughts on the Genie Plus yesterday, because I said I would talk about that. To be honest, through the day, like I said, there were some situations where it didn't work how I was expecting it to from what I had heard. A lot of people did say that what I had heard was correct. So you're supposed to be able to make another one after 120 minutes has lapsed, or when you've tapped into one of the rides and you can then do another one. I don't know whether there was any glitches or anything, and that's why that didn't always work for me in that case. But anyway, that was a bit odd, so I wasn't really sure exactly what I was doing or why I couldn't book another one at certain times. The reason I was thinking most of the day that it wasn't a good idea for me to do it that day was 2 things. One was because I wasn't planning on staying in the park until close, so obviously that limits how many attractions you can fit in. And secondly, because I had the live stream at 3, that then meant I missed a period of time when obviously I was supposed to be on Big Thunder Mountain and stuff like that. So for me personally, I was thinking, oh yeah, I don't know. But then when I was on the bus on the way back, I was thinking, okay, well, it costs $15, it's 15 plus tax, so say 16. And I had 4 rides that I booked during the day. Obviously I missed one of them, but for the purposes of this, I did have 4 that I would have done. So when I looked at it that way, it was $4 per ride. It was an extremely busy Saturday. All of the rides had really long lines. And I thought about it in different terms. Like if I'd have turned up to all of those attractions that I did and somebody said, okay, here's the standby line. It's 60 minutes, 70 minutes, 80 minutes in the case of Peter Pan, but you can pay $4 to walk through the lightning lane just in that moment. of course, every single time I'd have been like, yep, here's my $4. So when I thought of it like that, I was like, yeah, actually it was totally worth it. So if you're the kind of person who thinks it's only going to be worth it if you can absolutely get as many attractions in as possible, you could end up feeling irritated if anything happens to derail that. So say you've paid for it and then someone in your party gets sick or doesn't feel very well or is too tired and you have to come back to your room, are you then going to feel annoyed that you didn't get maximum use out of it? But for me, when I actually broke it down, was it worth it? And it totally was. So that's just my thoughts of day one. I've only done it in one park. First day I've used it. Today I'm going to be doing it a bit differently and using the kind of premium attraction lightning lanes, so Rise of the Resistance and stuff. So watch out in the next vlog for how that went, and we're going to continue to keep trying it, and I will always give my honest opinion with what I think of it. So that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. I've got so many more vlogs coming up. We're going to be back here in January as well, so be sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for all of your lovely comments I've been having while I've been here on all my Instagram pictures and things. Don't forget to follow along there as well, and I will be seeing you in the next one. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're having a great day. Bye. Because it is almost time for Rise of the Resistance. I am absolutely buzzing. This is one of the things I've been most excited for coming back, is riding this ride again, because it's absolutely amazing.